Hello there, daredevils. I'm here to give you the top 5 scary creepypasta stories that will make your blood run cold. So let's get started with number 5. Number 5 is a hitchhiker. A long time ago, a young woman was traveling through Europe and she had to hitchhike because she was broke. She met some nice people who gave her a ride, but they took her to a very remote part of the country and then they dropped her off in the middle of nowhere. And this woman kept walking until she came across a farmhouse where she knocked on the door and asked if she could stay there for the night. The farmer was a burly man, but he let her stay in the barn with all of the animals. Then in the middle of the night, she heard screams in the next room and she started to cry. In the morning, she found out that the farmer's wife had hung herself in the barn. So then the woman left and she never looked back. Number 4 is a haunted house. In Prague, there is a house that has a very dark history. People have reported seeing ghosts there, and they say that if you take a picture of one of the rooms, then the camera will break. One day, a man decided to rent the place for a party. He invited everyone he knew, and they all showed up dressed as creepy as possible. They started to explore the house, and soon they found a hidden room with strange symbols on the walls. Then all of the lights went out, and they could hear chains dragging metal moans. That's when the partygoers realized that they weren't alone. They ran away as fast as they could, and they never went back. But some say that those brave enough to return have seen the ghosts for themselves. Number 3 is a cursed painting. One day, a man bought a beautiful old painting at an antique shop. He hung it up in his new house, and then strange things started to happen. He saw the ghost of a woman in the painting, and then one day she appeared in his bedroom at night. He tried to ignore it, but she kept getting closer and closer. He started to feel like she was reaching inside of his mind, and he couldn't take it anymore. He ripped the painting down and threw it in the fireplace. But that's when his house caught fire and he burned to death. Some believe that the woman in the painting was the one who cursed it and that anyone who looks into her eyes will suffer the same fate. Number 2 is a werewolf. Long ago, a traveler got lost in the woods near Nuremberg. He didn't know where he was going and he didn't know how to get out. He walked for hours until he finally came across a village, and then everything changed. You see, the people there lived like it was the Middle Ages, and they did very strange things. He watched as they brought out a young woman who was chained up. They were about to kill her, but then one of the villagers recognized the traveler and pulled him into the crowd. They told him that the girl was a werewolf, and they were going to sacrifice her to stop her from hurting people. Then they cut open her chest, and the traveler fainted. When he woke up, he ran away as fast as he could, and he never looked back. But some say that he wasn't the same ever again, and that he spent the rest of his life trying to forget what he saw that night. Number 1 is a monster. Deep in the Romanian wilderness, there is a cave where a terrible monster lives. It looks like a giant hairy spider, and it can only be seen during the full moon. Many have tried to find the cave, but most have gone insane and never returned. But one day a man decided to go on an adventure, and he ventured into the forest. He hiked for days until he came across a clearing, and then he saw it. The monster was huge and terrifying, and it lunged at the man and dragged him into its lair. Some say that he managed to escape, but others say that he became the monster's next meal. Now that you've heard these scary stories, do you want to tell us yours? Tell us about the most frightening experience you've ever had in the comment section down below. Now go ahead and click that like button, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Remember, don't feed the trolls.